coming back right where we left off. So the Icon of Ice woke up. Who was also her childhood friend. That we adopted into our family. Before I killed my brother.
It's true then. It really is you.
It is.
Clive!
Clive!
You're alive.
So are you. I still can't believe it. Are your wounds healed?
Yes. Talia told me what happened. You saved my life.
After nearly taking it, I had no idea. Forgive me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
'Cause I'm stupid.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived. About Phoenix Gate.
Oh, very somber music.
Rosaria had lost her leaders. The Duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it.
I pounced on
They
these
killed
nuts.
the men and captured the women.
Oh, they did nasty stuff.
And took you back to Ironhome.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end.
Oh.
But the end never came. My powers awoke, and everything changed. It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a Dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield or
Die in their hands.
see my countrywomen slaughtered.
Oh.
And they call us Dominant.
What? What happened to Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
I killed my brother.
It was me. I killed Joshua.
Ooh.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
It's the truth. I changed into him again, not long ago. The second Icon of Fire. The one responsible.
Clive.
When I think back to that night... The hooded man, he spoke to me. What did he say? We have found you. What did he mean?
Clive, we should go back there, to Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened, and so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what you told me is true, and you did what you said you did, then we will face it together.
Jill, All right.
You'll be needing a change of clothes, then. Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
Sorry.
I'll see you soon then, Clive.
So we're gonna go back to Phoenix Gate. where it all started.
We've a long journey ahead of us.
I thought I told you to make yourself scarce. Your friend needs to get dressed.
You can dress these nuts.
Let's get this fixed before someone doesn't. We're looking at half a dozen, maybe more.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
Yo, Kenneth, you got some work?
Clive, I trust you're settling in?
You can say
Gradually
that.
getting used to the place.
I'm glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
I don't doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed companions. I have 3 meals for 3 industrious souls. What say you?
I'd be happy to help.
Marvelous. The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying themselves about the hideaway. You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
Whoop. Do-do-do-do-do.
Kenneth is a miracle.
We just don't have enough teams to follow every lead.
God damn, they're so far away.
Ooh, something smells good. For me, I hope.
Ha
It
ha ha
is.
ha ha.
Courtesy of
Yes.
Kenneth.
You can also be courteous of me, you know.
Oh, my thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They must keep you busy.
Ah, there's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the staples as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh? Anyway, thanks for the food, and be sure to give Kenneth my regards.
Thanks for the food. You're welcome, Mommy.
Make it quick. So, what'll it be?
Gaia Blade.
That it? Fine.
For an extra 15
Back so
damage.
soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Kenneth sent me. He thought you might be hungry.
Easy enough.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. I help people sleep at night, and that's not a boast many can make. You keep yourself on the right side of these bars now, you hear me?
Oi. Who did you bend over for to get the royal pardon? The old jailer there? Or was it Sid?
Kind of a shithead.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild Mickey berries.
Can I help you?
Yes.
Kenneth sent me.
Ah, wonderful. Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so.
Ah!
Those no longer in need of a Physica's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think that's everyone. I better let Kenneth know.
You! Newcomer! I need help.
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
Okay.
All right, I'll go.
Just a little bit of
Marvelous.
side quest action.
Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwig. Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps, but the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
I just need to go back to Kenneth.
I can really do with a proper place to train.
We're looking at half a dozen, maybe more.
Their bunks are made up. I can use whenever you're ready.
Kenneth?
Ah, you're back. Here.
The hideaway's quite something.
He's so awkward.
Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for your... You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven. And you will always have a place with us, should you desire it.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it. I look...
Quest complete. Sharon.
What do you want?
To say farewell. We're leaving.
Good decision. Better that than buried out there in the black. You've got a lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know. And I will.
Now, what do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation.
Now, why would I make a guy a blade when I could just buy one?
You'll not find a better price than that. Off you go then. And best of luck.
I should probably say thank you to Gav too.
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood. Thank you, Gav.
Yeah.
I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss.
Awkward?
You take care, alright? Oh, I'm craphead goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
Someone's coming.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ready, my lady?
Ready.
Okay. So it looks like I can take care of here. I don't need to be far. Loading. Oh, came
Someone's in
just time.
trouble.
Stay down! It's over! That's enough!
Okay.
Are you hurt?
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway.
Oh no.
Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
I mean, dude was kind of in a
Soil, then.
panic.
There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant?
And the last one.
That should be enough. I better get it back to the hideaway.
God, I wish there was a sprint button. Hello? Hey man, I'm tired.
There you are. And? All safe and sound?
Well, yes, she's standing right there.
Not the girl. The soil. Did you bring it?
Yes. Here.
I gave him 4 handfuls of dirt.
Glorious! When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
But that's...
That's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although, you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least. I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
Nice.
Now, my research can continue.
Can really do with a proper place to train.
Bum 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 bum. Let's see where this takes me. Beautiful setting. Okay, okay.
Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Bran did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You'd get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
But you're gonna have to. Come on.
But I'm here now. Thanks to you.
You're welcome. thing is, I'm gonna play Fortnite later, but I can't switch the game after. That's why the title would be FF in the chat.
That inn at the top of the hill must be Martha's Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
This is Final Fantasy 16.
Look at the fuse on this.
So the latest one that came out last year. It recently came out on PC about a month ago. Combat's fun though. Not as open world as 15 though, but I still like it. So that way it allows you to pace through
After
the
what
story.
happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Oi! Stop and give me an hand. Here, you couldn't give me an hand, could you?
I'm not cutting off my fucking hand.
A bloody bearer. And just when I thought my luck had changed.
Last one you played was 10
Still,
to 10-2.
better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me
I
to
played the
use
7
another man's
remake.
branded. Here, you understand
play,
me, don't you? I need your help.
Don't fucking talk to me like
These
that.
blasted birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. And it was running late as it was. I've
I
got
kinda
something
wish I didn't
special
help 'em.
needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
Fine.
That's the spirit.
Oh, he sounds so
All right.
beat.
Here. You hand that to the stable master and no one else. I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the way.
Shut the. Alright, fine. I gotta go to Martha's Rest anyways. What the fuck? Hey. Hey!
Here we
This
are.
game looks fucking beautiful.
Martha's Rest.
That's one of our branded. Do we take him in?
He's not one of ours. Look, it's with his master.
Are you the stable
Hey
master?
Dave, thank you for following.
I was asked to deliver
I
this to you.
appreciate it. Sealed crate.
This is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He couldn't come himself. His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Because he's pathetic.
Sounds about right. He'll have it full of Gizal greens, no doubt. Crammed with him, if I know him.
Gizal greens?
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they? And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, the smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around. Don't get me wrong. They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. But you can't get greedy, as our mutual friend is learning the hard way. Still, I got my wares, and that's all that matters. Be sure to pass your master my regards.
So because we're branded, we're basically like slaves.
Good girl.
To the kingdom.
You'll get
and
some
we
rest
went back into the kingdom that we escaped from.
You barely have to step out your front door.
I wonder if Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
He goes to Eastpool, leave him in the pod.
It was good, honest work building the aqueduct.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rose area. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention.
Not really. I don't really have a
And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way.
But
Gav
I
said he
do
might be able
go
to
to
help us.
Fortnite. It used to be Overwatch that I
Follow me.
defaulted to. But I'm over Overwatch. I'm Overwatch.
Sorry for before. Can't be too
Because
wary of strangers
bullshit,
asking
so
questions
I
in our game. I'm
started
Martha,
playing
an old
Fortnite again
friend
after
of
years of
Sid's.
not playing it.
He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed.
I can jump.
A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
He died.
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
Thinking about?
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe.
Ooh, spooky ghost.
We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you, and that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
Thank you for the heart crown thing?
To the marshes, then. Let's find that ladder.
Torgal! Good boy.
Good boy.
I pet Torgal 5 times.
Where he goes to Eastpool.
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
The fuck? I guess I just follow the path?
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon.
Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on. There he is.
Hold on, we're coming!
Enemy slain.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
What about me?
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn around. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh.
Yeah, you're in the marsh.
If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped
And you
into
came
strips
alone.
by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
Why, I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, hey?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away.
Just the boat?
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do.
I'm the one who
Thank
did
you,
most.
my lady. And you too, son.
Oh,
You're
thank
with
you.
Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed, alright?
So I gotta go back to Martha.
You ain't pulled that sword from its scabbard in days. Come on, come inside.
Hey, yo!
I'll be happy to show you how well I wield my blade.
Hey,
after
yo!
My shift's over.
I don't think they're talking about a regular blade here.
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the Founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
We'd be delighted.
Building bridges.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait?
Alcohol.
Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth. About why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late.
Don't
So the
put
bearers
miners
make up the
and
shortfall.
Drake in the
Time
same
was
sentence.
They used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, I let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, he weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
Oh, that's fucked. That's fucked.
Unbelievable, innit? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them. Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
So...
And we'll see it at an abbey?
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowwise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
So, from my understanding, bearers are pretty much like people who have magical abilities. Like they can actually use like the powers of the Eikon. Years ago, when the characters were younger, you would play in the first chapters. Pretty much they can tap into the different icons. And they were basically different kingdoms had their own icon that they worshipped. Ours started off as the icon, the Phoenix, which actually happened to be our brother, to be born as a reincarnation of the Phoenix. And she was adopted into our family as the icon of ice. But in the beginning of the game, our Archduke, the one that we mentioned, our father, happened to die on the battlefield. And it upset our brother, and our brother ended up turning into the Phoenix. Me seeing that, my character seeing that in rage of what the fuck is happening, because whatever happened, we were separated and all we saw was the Phoenix coming out. So our brother was upset. We got upset. We blacked out, and we became a second icon of fire, which goes by the name of Ifrit. You should definitely know. And we end up killing him. But we weren't conscious to do it. And so we had a bunch of questions. There was a hooded man that showed up, a red mage that was around, and they gave us like they gave us words as in, we finally have found you, as in there's like probably a cult surrounded around us.
What are you after? that all, is it?
So as a quick recap, later on, we at this age, we got ourselves caught up in war. We reconnected with the Eikon of Ice, while she was this is literally all within the first chapter. We reconnected with the Eikon of Ice, and she was fighting Titan, like the icon of, Titan. And we found her about to get executed, and so we saved her and continuing going on. There's just a lot.
Fresh cuts. Get your
Definitely have to get this game. There's just so much. Actually, I should upgrade my abilities. Also, another thing. We're able to we met up with the Icon of Wind, and we ended up not really killing, but taking away her power. I mean, we did eventually kill her, but we took away her power and actually captured it for ourselves. So we have 2 abilities of the icons currently. It looks like Phoenix Swifts can get an upgrade. Guess I can do that. And then Gripping Claw, more damage. I don't have enough. It's 450. That's fine.
I knew that children were tested, that a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
Mostly, each kingdom has their own element who their icon.
Did we?
Yeah, it doesn't matter where they come from. They just have their own element or icon that they follow.
Stay down.
You make it look easy.
And to put in perspective, this Final Fantasy seems to be really early in the timeline. Like probably before Final Fantasy 1.
Within, I wonder.
Let's go and see.
Like timeline wise. Also, really big open world. Whoa, whoa. We traveled that far? So, the thing is that we were a bearer. We had the mark and everything to be a bearer, but we were the son of the Archduke. But we were sworn to protect our brother, as we were our brother's bearer. But we had an untapped potential of and have an icon with us, which no one knew the second icon of fire.
Good day to you.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation.
Having someone to talk to is always fine.
From Martha.
I see.
Like, I'm discovering this as I go as well.
Then please, follow me.
A bearer is just pretty much who's branded. As think of it as like a slave.
I don't want to die. Please, Father. Help me for the pain. I beg you.
Dominants are the ones that have the tie-in to the icon.
I don't want to
So
die
you'll hear
alone.
those interchangeably.
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Dominants are the people that can turn into the icons.
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can, for the time they have left.
So are they freezing?
The curse has taken them. All of them.
Curse?
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again, and find the happiness denied you in this life.
Thank you, Father.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
Damn. Okay. use too much ether, you might petrify yourself. Or
We should
slowly.
get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes, we should.
Interesting. How are you guys so much faster than me? What the fuck, yo? Alright, I didn't want to fight y'all, but...
Finished! Stay down!
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bow. Martha?
Fresh cuts, fresh cuts.
Where'd you get these turnips? Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh.
Martha?
It was good, honest.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
Hey, yeah, 2 more died.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So,
Tell
now
me,
you
madam.
know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
Because he never
And
lived
all
long
because
enough
they
to die
were
like
born
that.
different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
You're welcome.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Oh, you're gonna give me something else.
Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us. And know that you will always be welcome here. You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
Hey, yo. So she's aware who we are. So she knows who we are. Sid?
Sid?
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye.
Oh, fuck.
With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to.
He's been overexerting himself.
Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
Yeah. So he's the dominant of lightning, by the way.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid, for everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Don't tell me he's drunk.
Oh. I knew a girl back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you.
Daddy's got a backstory. And we're sitting for it.
Wanted to save her.
And she died. Oh.
For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own.
Fair enough.
And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut.
I tell people that all the time too.
I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate?
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
Please don't have Sid die in my arms.
I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
Holding on. Whoop. I'm just gonna go ahead and